In the heart of the sprawling kingdom of Alderwyn, there lay a mysterious forest known as the Whispering Grove. The forest stretched for miles, its dense canopy shrouding the world beneath in perpetual twilight. Legends whispered through the villages that the grove held secrets as old as time itself, and that anyone who ventured too deep never returned the same. Eleanor, a curious and spirited young woman, had grown up on the outskirts of the grove. Her family ran a modest inn where travelers often shared tales of the forest. Some spoke of hidden treasures, others of cursed spirits, and a few claimed to hear the whispers of the trees themselves. Eleanor listened to every tale, her imagination ignited by the thought of the unknown. One autumn evening, a cloaked stranger arrived at the inn. His appearance was unremarkable, but his aura commanded attention. He carried a peculiar wooden staff adorned with intricate carvings, and his eyes held a depth that suggested he'd seen far more than he let on. "The grove holds the answers you seek," he told Eleanor cryptically as she served him a bowl of stew. "What answers?" she asked, puzzled. The man chuckled softly. "Only you can know that. But beware. The grove tests those who enter. It will show you what you desire most, but not without a price." Eleanor couldn't sleep that night. The stranger's words echoed in her mind, fueling her long-held curiosity. By dawn, she had made up her mind. Packing a satchel with supplies, she slipped into the forest, determined to uncover its secrets. The grove was both enchanting and eerie. Shafts of sunlight pierced through the canopy, illuminating patches of moss-covered ground. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth. As Eleanor ventured deeper, she began to notice the whispers. At first they were faint, like a breeze brushing through the leaves. But soon they grew louder, forming words that sent shivers down her spine. "Why are you here, child?" a voice asked. Eleanor stopped in her tracks, her heart pounding. "I seek the truth," she replied, her voice steady despite her fear. The whispers grew softer, almost approving. The forest seemed to part before her, revealing a narrow path that led to a clearing. In the center of the clearing stood an ancient stone altar, overgrown with ivy. On the altar lay a crystal, glowing faintly with an otherworldly light. As Eleanor approached, the whispers intensified. "The crystal of veritas," they said. "It reveals your heart's deepest desire, but demands a sacrifice in return." She hesitated, her fingers hovering over the crystal. Was she ready to face the truth? What if it wasn't what she expected? Summoning her courage, she touched the crystal. A surge of energy coursed through her, and her surroundings dissolved. She found herself in a vision of her childhood home, but it was different, brighter, warmer. Her parents were alive, their laughter filling the air. Her younger brother, who had passed away years ago, ran to her with open arms. Tears streamed down Eleanor's face as she realized this was her heart's deepest desire, to have her family whole again. But as the vision began to fade, the whispers returned, colder this time. "Will you stay in the vision and sacrifice your reality? Or will you return to the world and carry this truth with you?" Eleanor's heart ached. Staying in the vision was tempting, but deep down, she knew it wasn't real. "I will return," she whispered, her voice trembling. The vision shattered, and she was back in the clearing. The crystal's glow had dimmed, and the altar crumbled before her eyes. The whispers subsided, replaced by an overwhelming silence. The forest seemed to acknowledge her choice, its shadows receding as if granting her safe passage. When Eleanor emerged from the grove, the sun was setting. She felt different, stronger, wiser. The answers she had sought were not what she expected, but they had given her clarity. Life was precious, fleeting, and worth cherishing, even with its pain and imperfections. The stranger was waiting for her at the inn, his expression unreadable. "You passed," he said simply, before vanishing into the night. Eleanor never saw him again, but the experience stayed with her forever. The grove had tested her, and she had emerged not only with the truth, but with a newfound appreciation for the life she had. And though she never returned to the Whispering Grove, she often felt its whispers in the wind, a reminder of the choices that shaped her destiny.